Every time that you leave my house, I fear that your truck flips or
Okay, so for this video, I'll be talking about my piercings. I'll be talking about the pain level of the piercings that I have, from most painful to least painful. I'll be talking about future piercings that I may have in the future, if I have any at all. And I'll be talking about just the story of my piercings. Okay, so I started off just like any other normal person or kid, just started off with earrings. I had like these golden studs that I used to have when I was like 11. I think that was when I first got my first piercing, and I got it on one ear. Let me see what else. Yep. I'm not entirely sure what made me get piercings. I think one of the reasons why I got earrings was because I just thought it'd be really cool, and like to have like diamond earrings. Everybody has earrings, so it's just I have ears, so might as well like get them pierced and all that stuff. Beyond that, I don't know what my thoughts really were on piercings. But 10 or 9 years later down the line, I got piercings just to be different, and just to kind of be my own person and everything like that, because I just like to be different, and I like to have my own style and just way of thinking and stuff like that. I like to connect with people, but at the same time bring my own uniqueness to the table, I guess. So yeah, and that's the reason for my face piercings. Plus, I still got that young look, so at 20, 23 is when I first got them. I can still get away with it, so it's not really a big deal to me. So, okay, so let's start off. Now that I've gone into the reason why I have piercings, let's just start off with the first piercings that I got. So I got all my piercings in sets. It's really just a big coincidence, but yeah. Okay, so the first ones that I got were my ears, and I didn't always have gauges either. I used to have earrings, as I said before in the beginning of the video. I used to have earrings, diamond earrings, and I used to have studs. And I didn't always used to have them in both ears. I actually got like one ear pierced, and in middle school. This was actually elementary school. I'm not even for sure because I haven't backtracked to like how old I was and what grade I was in like the 11th grade. I mean, not 11th grade when I was 11. I think I was like in the 5th grade or something like that. Something like it was like 5th or 6th grade. I'm not backtracking. I'm just going off my head. Yeah, so there was that, and I actually had it in the wrong ear. So it was like the side symbolizing that you're homosexual, and I didn't really get made fun of, but he was like, "Dude, I think your earring is in there. I think it might be in the wrong ear." So then I went home and I asked my mom, and I think I had to ask my cousin. I think she might have made fun of me for it because we were like brother and sister and everything. So it was like when I found out though, I just got him. I got it taken out. My mom tried to convince me to she tried to convince me to keep it in and we'll get the other one pierced, but I didn't want to do it because I was impatient and I didn't want to leave it in there because like people will know and all this stuff. So yeah, I was like, I just took it out. Fast forward to 9 or 10 years later, I actually got gauges like when I moved out of my cousin's house. When I moved out of my cousin's house and I got my own apartment, I think like 7, 8 months later, I actually decided to get gauges because I just wanted to be different and everything like that. And I'm like, I'm a nice looking guy. I can pull it off, and I'll make it look nice. And I ended up getting them. Well, I started off with like these glow in the dark plastic sets, starter kit, and I just started off from there, and just uh, it took like a year though. It took I think it took about a year if I remember correctly. It took about a year to finish that set off. Thankfully, I didn't tear my ears, but at a certain point in time, I was a little impatient, and I kind of cut them a little bit to where I had to stop, and I had to size down a little bit, but I didn't actually rip them or nothing like that. I've seen it online, and it's really bad. It's nothing to laugh at. There is nothing to play with. Yeah, people used to say I was like a real handsome kid in high school, and just throughout life, really, it's just like, he's a cute kid and everything like that. So I thought that, like, I could do it and be different, but get gauges and be different, but gauges kind of get a bad rap around people, around older people specifically, just because it's like people used to say like I was a nice young gentleman, and now people are like that dude is weird and stuff like that. It's like without even actually talking to me, I get quite a bit of judgment from my look, but it's not as bad as it seems. You just got to get used to it, I guess. I've gotten used to it and everything like that because I used to I used to get judged for having gauges and everything like that. And they weren't even that big. I think they were like double zeros or something like that. And I still used to get judgments. So, yeah. But at the same time, it's just like I kind of see it as a test. Just be who you are and don't worry about what people think of you. Hey, girl. But anyways, eventually I sized up to big boys, which is like double zeros to I'm not for sure, but I think it's like 24G or millimeters. It's millimeters, 24 millimeters, something like that. I'm not for sure because I haven't gone up that size. I probably went up half the size of the kit. So yeah, I stopped at 14 millimeters. So that's my size. I thought those were big enough. At first, at a point, I was at 16 millimeters, but I decided to size down because I kind of got self conscious about my ears and like where I'm going in life and shit like that. So I was like, I don't really want them to be too big, even though it's only 1 millimeter bigger than what I had before, or 2 millimeters bigger than what I had before. So I still decided to size down. Sometimes people ask me if I'll ever take them out, and I probably think one day I will. Eventually, I think once. I think when I turn like when I'm in my 30s or somewhere around there, I'll probably like take them out. I'll take like all my piercings out, or just keep my gauges in and keep my gauges in and then take everything else out. But I don't know. I'm not exactly for sure. I could just be like talking out of my ass or something. But so far as like I'll see how I feel at 30 when I have kids and shit like that. So yeah. I've been emo for like 10 years. So like from when I started to like now is kind of like I just kind of want to evolve and everything like that. I can't really I don't know how to describe it, but it's like there's nobody really like me in a sense that like there's nobody who listens to what I listen to. There's nobody who dresses the way I dresses where I live. So I think my look is a little extreme, and maybe as I get older, I'll have to like grow up and like dumb it down and everything, and tone it down. But I think when I'm 30, that'll probably be necessary because then I'll have to like I'll be working in a factory job or something like that, and I'll have to take my piercings out and stuff like that. Eventually, I have to grow out of it to support a kid and to support a family. So yeah. Okay, so my next set of piercings was it was a few years back. I haven't had them for that long. 2017. Um, I'd say I'm probably gonna be off because I don't remember, but I think it was in September. I think it was in September. It was in September. Fuck it, I'll just say September. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah, September. So I got a nose ring, and I got an eyebrow piercing, and I got an. I was talking to a friend, and she kept bringing up like Lil Uzi Vert, and it's like, dude, you about to be looking like Lil Uzi Vert, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny as fuck because I didn't even know who Lil Uzi Vert was because I've been listening to rock music for so long that I kind of got out of hip hop. I still stay into it just because I was raised into it, so it's like. But when I was younger, I kind of used to listen to R&B a little bit. My mom used to listen to like a lot of like I don't even know what the hell she used to listen to. She used to listen to like Marvin Gaye and stuff like that, like old school music. So I kind of got into that, and I'm kind of still into it, but it's kind of like I like hip hop to be mixed with it. But anyways, I'm going off subject. We were supposed to go together, and we didn't actually go together because she didn't have enough money to go. So I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna just go by myself, and I ended up going by myself, and I got them both done because I'm a real eager person. I'm impatient. I'm impatient. Sorry. And I didn't feel like waiting. I was like, man, I'm ready to get this shit done. We've been trying to do this for like a week and a half or something. So I'm gonna just go and get it done. I'm gonna get some more work done. But right now, I'm gonna just get these piercings in. And when I went in, it was I wasn't. I don't know. I was kind of nervous. I was more nervous than I was the second time. So I was nervous. Probably because I went in by myself. But at the same time, I was eager to get it done, just to like know what I would look like. I was hoping that I would look right with them because I don't see a lot of black people with nose with any kind of facial piercing. But getting piercings done has actually opened a lot of doors, and I think from me having piercings, I meet people with piercings, on occasion. So yeah.
You with them magic markers, what you think this is? Some kind of crayon? No, take that cap off and snip it.